Hey guys, and welcome back to Sunhaven. We haven't done any Sunhaven content in a very long time. We used to live stream it a lot back in the day. Makes me sound old. We're going to create a new character here. There's a new patch coming out soon. So we're just going to create a character, have some fun, get used to the game, and then we'll probably start over with the new patch, so we can touch base with the newer things. So I already created a character, because this is not my first time recording. The first time it wouldn't record really anything. It was because I had the wrong settings. So, actually, I think I'll choose the moon shirt. Make it a long t-shirt. Or at least look like one. No, we'll go with the pastel skirt. I went with the dress last time, but I think we'll go with the moon shirt this time. As usual, our character's name is Kenna. And I'm going to do a quick overview of the professions. Each of the professions gives you starting items, money, or stats. Farmer gives you seeds. Orchard farmer gives you tree seeds and fruit. Rancher gives you a chicken and a name tag and some food. Explorer, movement speed and berries. Spellcaster gives you mana and spell damage. Duelist gives you health and attack damage. Toolmaster gives you an anvil and ingots. Angler, which we won't be doing because I don't do fishing in this game, will give you a fishing net and fish. The fishing net is the way to go for fishing if you are terrible at it like I am, but we're not going to be doing any fishing. Royalty in your last life gives you a crown and 1,000 coins. And a baker gives you a cooking pot and some ingredients and some money. So, last time when I tried to record, I chose farmer. In hindsight, I want to do baker. We're going to make some stuff for the cooking pot. We'll try to. This will just give us a free cooking pot to start off with, instead of having to make one. So we're going to be a baker. Yeah, I'm excited to get back into Sunhaven because I really enjoy this game. Like, I have a lot of fun with it. Doesn't matter to me that it's still in early access, because I've gotten to see the game grow. I mean, there was a gap that I didn't play, but getting to see it on the roadmap was definitely a bonus. Give it a minute. It does this every time. Okay. This intro is brand new. Like, I think it's maybe a couple patches old. Are you almost done, Mom? I can't be late for the train. Just a moment, Lynn. If you don't take your time, the metal will warp. You know that. I know. I just wouldn't want to miss the train is all. Here's Lynn. She's one of our characters that we're gonna play alongside in the village. Well, nothing. It's just, I don't know if I'm ready to move so far from home yet. Sunhaven is a whole day's ride away. Oh, Lynn, we'll save up extra coin and visit you, don't worry. But you already put everything into the new home for me at Sunhaven. You didn't even have a cake for your birthday because of me. Heh. Don't worry about things like that. Your future's bright. You should be excited for it. Sunhaven is home to Solon, one of the world's greatest blacksmiths. You'll make a fine apprentice to him and you'll learn a lot. You won't even have time to be worried about home, I'd say. You're going to meet new people and see new things. Who knows, you might even get married. Married? That's right, this isn't just a chance to grow as a blacksmith, Lynn. You'll do a lot of growing up, too. Now come here, it's done. Try it on quickly, we have to get going. Grandma's old pauldrons? For me? I have wider shoulders than you, but I think I've made the adjustment properly. They're reminders of where you came from and what you're working for. Your grandmother passed them down to me when I began my blacksmith apprenticeship, and now it's time they were passed on to you. As you can see, she actually does wear a pauldron. They fit perfectly. Thank you, Mother. I'm really going to miss everyone. Grandma and Grandpa and all the villagers. We're all going to miss you too, Lynn, but we're expecting great things from you. Ah, it's time. We need to get going. Oh, we're right. Let's go. So here we are on the train with Lynn. As you can see, there's different people of all different kinds here. I'm not going to read all the dialogue. I'm just going to, talk about the game. And poor Lynn here, unable to get seats because they're either occupied or people are just rude. I don't know about this guy. They might be occupied. But, I don't know. I've never seen anybody there. Maybe in the future. Poor Lynn. She just wants somewhere to sit. And here we are, right here. Not all, there's room for one more. Yep, you found a spot alright. Oh hey, there's a couple of actual villagers that you get to talk to on this train. In this car. I didn't notice that. Oh, and there's a cat all the way up there. Is that a charm in your belt? People from my village wear charms all the time. What does your charm mean? Now these charms are keepsakes. They give stats. Romance gives bonus to hearts. Riches gives you money every day. Adventure, I think, gives you attack damage. I think. And peace gives you farming experience. For us, we're going to go riches, because if we're going to make food and stuff, we want the money, because we're going to have to buy lots of seeds. So we're going to go with the riches keepsake. Yes, I'm heading to Sunhaven. How did you know? My name is Lynn. What's yours? It's a very unique name. Sometimes I hear that, sometimes I don't. The Great City is pretty much where you ship everything. It's the big city. Monster folk have been spotted in recent times around Sunhaven. And there's the City of Darkness where all sorts of monster folk live. City of Darkness? Sunhaven must be a safe place. Yep, we have a guardian dragon protecting it. Whoa, it sure got dark quite suddenly, didn't it? I can hardly see a thing. Just stay calm, it'll be okay. I'm not sure, but I think we're safe. You think it was monsters? Nope, it's probably nothing. And here we are coming up on Sunhaven. As you can see, there's dark fog everywhere around this train station. I'll be using this cursor to do talking. So you'll see it move around from time to time. My goodness, what happened? Our train was hit by a wave of darkness. We saw the cloud of darkness sweeping across the land. It finally stopped here at the train station. Trains won't be able to come and go from Sunhaven like this. But that can wait. Are either of you hurt? No. No one was hurt. What is it? That's a good question. What should we do about this train station? Well, we can't really do much now. I haven't done anything about it in my gameplay, so I don't know if you can do something about it yet or not. It's a good question. Okay, so I'm gonna give a brief introduction. This is Lucia. She's the Archmage in charge of the town. She's a fire mage. Pretty much a given. With her fiery design and everything. And this is Nathaniel. He's the town of the head guard. Wow. I can speak. He's head of the town guard. And right now he's wanting to fight this fog with his sword. He means well, but I don't think he's the brightest. I think he just means well. No, a sword is not the best thing to fight dark magic clouds. Poor Frederick. Now he has to walk away with the sword. I would have just walked back in to the side with the sword instead of walked all the way down. But he's sulking. Give him time. So these are some of the characters that we can romance, actually. You can romance all 3 of these characters. I haven't quite chosen who will romance yet. I've always wanted to romance the Doctor, but I haven't done so in any of my gameplay. So, as you'll see, we'll have little tutorial windows pop up on the side every now and then. Now we'll place our house somewhere. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the game, because you can actually, you can place your house anywheres. Like you can stick it right here in the middle, smack dab. You can place it over here, eventually. I like to place mine up here in my single player playthroughs. That way I can put my crafting stuff in front of it and leave the rest of it for farming. I play a lot of multiplayer Sunhaven, so it's a little different doing single player. Hello? Who are you? My name is Anne, and I happen to be the Sunhaven's most distinguished merchant. Speaking of which, I can't help but notice you don't seem to have any farm tools or seeds. Why don't you let me take care of you? Take care of me? I'm gonna make a deal with you. It's called Anne's Ready to Go Farm Kit. All the tools you need plus 15 wheat seeds. Only 250 coins. What do you say? Now, you can say 250 coins. Say, well, okay. You can actually bargain with her and get it for cheaper. So we're gonna bargain with her so we can have more coins for seeds. Let's get these seeds in the ground. And we get our starter set, which they're all rusty, with the exception of the scythe. But we also have our cooking pot, our flour, our sugar, and all that. So we're just going to sit here and clear out some space real quick so we can drop off our cooking pot. Drop it right there. We'll put it right next to the house. Oh, we can phase through it. Didn't know that. Usually you can't. I think it's just because of where we placed it. As you can see, everything has a life bar. So it's just, you have to progress through it and you'll eventually destroy the thing. Like the grass, which can drop seeds. And different forms of currency. We can't use that currency at this time, but it'll be nice to have it, like tickets. There's a merchant that comes around every now and then that sells stuff for tickets. Mostly goofy stuff, like potions that'll turn you into other characters or other animals. We're gonna start our farm up here, that's why I'm clearing out this space. Eventually, you'll get better tools that'll clear out things faster and better stats. But for now, the scythe is what we have. It's our best tool, quality-wise. It never gets upgraded, which I kind of find that sad. I mean, it might have an upgrade. I've never noticed. I didn't usually craft my things in multiplayer. Usually left that to my boyfriend. So, yeah. Crafting tools was not my thing because I was so busy taking care of the farm animals. Because we have plenty of those in the multiplayer. Which we'll get plenty of those here too. Because we want to cook. So we're going to need eggs and milk and stuff like that. Fortunately, these rocks don't take much to break them. Occasionally you'll see blue lines across. I'm not sure why that happens. It doesn't happen on a lot of other people's playthroughs. So it might just be my settings. I haven't watched anybody else's playthroughs in a long time. I might do that again and see if I can find any tips and tricks to pass along the way. Because I always notice things that I've never noticed before when I'm watching somebody else. I had to lean over and check what time we're at. We're gonna basically get the start of this out of the way for the first episode. Because it does start quite a bit. How do English? First off. Second off, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh. I'm gonna get this stuff planted. I always love how they sprout up first thing when you water them. I think that's a great graphical feature. My watering can's empty. We're gonna hurry over here. You shouldn't be able to get water from up here, but you can. I'm not gonna complain. It's just because of the elevation. It doesn't make sense. But I shall not complain. We're gonna plant these green root seeds. They don't take that long to grow. A lot faster than wheat, that's for sure. I'm just gonna exit out of these because we'll talk about these as we go. I'm gonna remove that crafting table and put it up here. I'm gonna fix that cooking pot. There we go. Now we can't walk through it. And let's see, what can we cook? We can cook a few things of bread. Moderate amount of health permanently. Pretty good stats. But we'll sell it to begin with because we're not looking to do combat right away. Okay, now let's turn this quest into Anne. See, farming experience, mining experience, combat, or fishing. I want combat experience this time around. Nice job, farmer. Not bad for such a small job. If you really want to build up your farm, you should take those logs to a crafting bench. Yep. Nope. She's zooming in on the cooking pot. Turn logs into planks and create other stuff. We're gonna make the bare minimum. Like I said, because we're just playing around. We're having fun. We're not really gonna do a serious playthrough until next patch, where we'll create a new character and start from there. Like, I could have been anything, but I chose to be a cat girl. see. Oh, there's a berry. I might want that berry. Actually, let's allocate some skill points. We're gonna increase the profit of cooked meals. And we're gonna get an air dash, so we can move faster. It takes a lot of mana. It takes 4 to start off with. But we'll just start from there and eventually level it up. Exploration is one of the easier ones to level up, I've noticed, because everything you do is exploration if it doesn't have a skill that's already set for it. Alright, here's the general store. The general store here and the farming store here are going to be where we spend most of our time at the very beginning here. Now we're going to meet one of my favorite characters, Emmett. He's the merchant for every store. Like, almost every store. He's basically in debt, so he's working as many jobs as possible to pay off that debt. Which makes me really wonder what kind of debt he's in. So we're going to do a delivery for him, for Solon. Alright, we're going to buy some more seeds, because one of our first quests is to harvest 40 wheat. So we're going to buy 5 more, and leave the rest. Oh, one thing before I get too far. Over here is the discounted goods. Like, we could have bought some wheat seeds for a discounted price. There's only 3 of them left. We're gonna buy those 3. We're just gonna spend all our money. Because we have a riches charm. Now the riches charm will give us 100 gold per day. So, we'll have a decent profit there, at least. I usually like to buy my seeds in multiples of 5, but we're just trying to get things going. Here's the bulletin board with quests. Topi's Bridge, he needs 15 stone. We can do that. Rosa here needs 5 apples. We can do that. And as you saw, there was a calendar. That calendar becomes available next patch. Because next patch is the seasons patch. So, I'm pretty sure things are going to be turned on its head when that patch comes out. We're going to check some other trees down south before we go to Solon's place. Because I want to get these stones and apples turned in. There's fruit trees all over Sunhaven, so you can just wander around and grab fruit. Which is handy, because we'll start making jams at some point. Which take 5 fruit per jam. So, we'll probably invest in some trees. At some point. Right now, we're going to use these for eating purposes. Because they do give stat bonuses. Like, blueberries give a moderate amount of mana permanently. Which we're going to eat. And it gives us 2. So we can start dashing more. Yeah, the bonuses decrease when you eat more food than 5, I've noticed. So, you'll still get stat bonuses, but it won't be as much. Well, no, I bet you're that flirtatious new farmer Lynn was going on about. Flirtatious? Wasn't being flirtatious. Okay, he doesn't want us to be a distraction for his apprentice. Who's hanging out by the tree over there? Basically this baby dragon. He's adorable, but he's gonna cause a problem. Yeah, I'm fine. So we're gonna clear out these rocks, which is, I find, a very good starter thing to do when you're doing the quest for Topi. Because it helps you get extra stone if you haven't already gotten it on the farm. It doesn't give you, you know, all 15, but it gives you 10. Yeah, you were a little quick to judge me. What's the baby dragon doing anyways? It's been roosting up the warm quarry rocks. Figure it must like the heat. I let him stay, but the little bugger doesn't know its own strength. Yeah, it causes a lot of landslides. Okay, so we're going to Town Hall to deal with the dragon. And we're gonna go for farming experience. Oh, let's say hi to Lynn while we're here. Hello, Lynn. What do you do here? She's an apprentice blacksmith, as we know. We're gonna be nice, because she's nice. Come on, there's not a nicer character in Sunhaven. I'm adjusting to Sunhaven too, because they have upgraded the town since the last time I played. Well, since the last time I played for content-wise. But, yeah, the town used to be much smaller and more condensed. Hello, Topi. Here's your rocks. Problem. I will take that mining experience. We're gonna go say hi to one of the other romance candidates down here. June. My name's Kenna. He's one of the friendlier characters as well. He's a counselor. Let's go to Rose at the barracks. And after that, we'll start allocating some skill points. You can give gifts. I actually don't give gifts, which is sad. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I forget to, and I don't know what they like. And you can get their hearts up pretty high without giving them gifts. Like, you can do the whole thing without giving them a single gift, but it just makes it easier. Farmer, do you have a minute? I'm Rosa, secondary command of the Sunhaven Corps. Sunhaven is safe, monsters live just outside of town. It's my job to make sure you're prepared. Alright, so she's gonna teach us how to do combat. We're gonna eat these in a bit because they do add attack damage. So we're gonna hit this dummy 5 times. It's pretty easy, you just left click. Jumping attacks, press the space bar and click in the air. Pretty much straightforward. And the crossbow, long distance. We're going to keep the sword because I'm more of an up-close combat person. Oh, and here's your apples. We'll take the gold this time around. And they gave us exploration skills points and combat skill points. So let's look at our skills. Mining. I'm going to do the savings, where we'll get a bonus of gold every day, because we're going to need it for the seeds. And I'm going to max out air skip as much as I can, so we can move further for less mana. Okay, now I need to talk to Lucia at the town hall. This is basically our starter quest. As long as the borders of Sunhaven are secure, we can continue to keep a watch over the train station. Paths to the northern forest should remain closed to citizens for their own safety. Okay, soldiers got that under control, so we don't have to go in there very often. Actually, we don't have to go in there at all for quite some time. I was looking for you. What is it you needed? Baby dragon's causing trouble in the quarry. I think we could try luring the dragon to the ground where it can be captured and relocated. We'll need some kind of bait. Here's Kitty, one of my favorite characters. She's goofy. Did you say you're having trouble with the little baby dragon? That's right. Came here to renew my business license for the pet shop, but I don't need to renew my license until next month. So I think you can help you with your problem. She's got cat puns for days. She's who we go to buy barn animals. Subject to your baby dragon, I don't know much about baby dragons, but I do know they love to eat fish, just like Kitty. Kitty was a baby dragon. Kitty would nest at the quarry because it's so close to the ocean. But if you had a good juicy fish, you could get it to land right on the ground. Okay, so we need an extra juicy fish. The local fisherman will be able to do that. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. I'm gonna take the combat experience. Because I want to get a little bit of a boost on my combat skill. Because I spend a lot of time farming. So when I actually go to do combat, I take a lot more damage than I intend. Which the duelist would have been a great profession for me, but I wanted to start baking as soon as possible. So Peter is down here. Like, very far down here. Oh my goodness. There's lots of stuff to pick up. I'll pick all this up because it's so good for cooking. And there's tons of driftwood for wood. But we're gonna pick up all the seaweed and the clams. Peter, I need to talk to you. Have you always been a fisherman? I guess I have to go all the way down to the bottom to quote-unquote see him. Yeah, I have to go all the way to the bottom. Wait there, you look like you need something from me. Well, what is it? I need help catching a special fish. I need a big, juicy fish. I don't have a fishing rod. So we get our first fishing rod. Fascinating. Putting a worm on a hook. Oops, we fished up a kraken. So we get a chunky grouper. Or is it a grouper? I don't know. I've never actually heard it pronounced. We got some time before we can sleep. Let's get some extra wood. Because it's very easy wood to get. Just chop wood. I think the beach looks a lot better clean. And it's probably better for the environment too. We're probably not going to be able to find Kitty at this time of night. She's probably at her house. So we'll probably go back to the farm, wrap things up there, and in the next episode we'll deal with the baby dragon. First, let's see where Kitty actually is. No, she's not home yet. So let's see if we can meet her there. Because I think you have to wait a day anyways for the next part of the quest. So if we can get it done now, then that's less days we have to wait. She's in front of her house right now. Oops, I was hitting the caps lock. Bet you can't guess whose house that is. Nope, she's in her house, I think. Yeah, she went in her house. We gotta get back by midnight, so we gotta swing back around. We tried our best. Eventually we'll have movement speed boosts, more mana, and mounts. They do have mounts in this game. They just cost a pretty penny. But they're nice. I like the lion. The lion's pretty cool. They've got a skateboard, a magic broom, and I think a fox. I could be wrong. I didn't exactly look at the mounts myself. I looked at them once and then that was it. Oops, that's a rock. I'm gonna quickly sell the bread that we made. I'm hurrying, I'm hurrying. Yes, I would like to sleep. Now, one of my other favorite things about this game is it autosaves. So you don't have to worry about saving. So it'll just autonomously do that. As you can see, our plants are starting to sprout up. Oops. I'm gonna get rid of that. I like nice even rows. It hurts me to see an uneven row like this, but you know, you do what you gotta do when you're first starting out. we made quite a bit of money off that bread. I don't know how much we made because I didn't notice how much we had before from all the quests. But we made quite a bit. We're gonna water the plants here so I don't forget next time we play. And then we'll wrap things up. Come on. Go far away. Let me refill my water. Sometimes that happens. It's not always perfect. But it is still early access. So, you know, I expect a small problem here and there. Let's see, what's in the mail? Oh, a letter from Bernard. He gives us some good stuff to start off with for our farm, which is fences and lights. So, I think we'll wrap things up here. Get that air dash skill maxed out. In the next episode, we're going to give the chunky fish to Kitty and get some dragon bait. And we'll just start doing all the mini quests. So, until next time, guys. See ya.